G'day and welcome to Off Grid Earth. Today we're in Western Australia, a couple of hours north of Perth, and as you know, Western Australia is always windy, so we've entered the sauna zone. The sun's beating down on us, but the wind is outside and we can chat without any wind in the microphone. I've got Dalibor and Marina with me, and Marina and Dalibor have invited us here. We've been staying with them for a few days, and they've got a place that it's a rental at the moment, but they're using this place as a template for some of their passions. So Marina and Dalibor moved to Australia 4 years ago and then moved from the east over to Western Australia only a couple of months ago. Thanks for having us, guys.
You're welcome.
Now, you guys are really passionate about permaculture. So you come over here and you're using this property, which is quite a big property. It's very sandy, it's very windy, it's very arid and harsh. So this is a real test bed for permaculture, isn't it? Getting these principles right. So what's your motivation?
So if you want to make some changes about climate, so you need to focus on coastal line and put in trees there and put in vegetation. Otherwise, it always will be deserts everywhere or some type of bushland, but no forest. So if you really love forest, you need to make one.
Make one. So this is just low heath, very small bush. There's no forest around here at all. So this is a significant challenge. So the outcomes of what these guys are doing here are going to be really, really interesting. So some of the things that you're doing, you're digging swales, you're using round swales, you're using holes in the ground with mulch. Tell us more about some of these principles that you're using.
I would not call them the swales, the round ones. There was like more a pit. Yes, swales should be something that goes levels on the contour.
Yep.
The idea is to get the water more down, to have it, to give it the chance to soak down and to be hidden from the sun. And for anything that we are planting around, meaning trees or kinds of plants or even animals coming to it, having some moisture to go from, and hide it from the wind, because that's a strong, and a combination of the hot sun and strong wind takes everything out of it.
Absolutely. Fortunately, you guys on this property have some bore water. You prefer not to be using groundwater, but this is allowing you to establish some of these gardens and get them to a position where maybe they don't have to use much water or any water in the future. I'm glad we're in the greenhouse. She wouldn't be able to hear us otherwise. So this bore water is helping you establish this garden, isn't it?
Yes, but we use it wisely. So we use it only for plants we put there, so not for lawns or and for few.
Like quite the difference if you have a lawn and you put the automated watering for some hours. So that's not something we would do here. Go specifically for targeted areas, mostly those pits or swales, just to fill them in
and to establish trees and a bit for our garden.
We need to get some shade. We need to get some wind breaks.
Yep.
So all these things together.
So obviously this is a rental property, but what you're testing here, you have a passion to then put it in, have your own property, and then what you learn here is going to be transferred over at some point. So you'll be a steward of this for a while, and someone else might carry it forward. But you would like to buy a property in this area, is that right?
Yeah. So we're gathering experience, like Marina is saying, it's kind of our university, and to prove ourselves that we are up to it, and then we would know what we are going into and picking up the property that we can manage.
From my point of view, this is a significantly harsh environment. It's about as harsh as you're going to get to grow a forest. So this is going to be really interesting to watch in a few years to see what the outcomes are all about. But I think these guys can be a real inspiration for others who want to take on this sort of challenge. Now, you're not off grid here, but I suppose when you go into a new property, you'll have the opportunity to put into place all these energy, recycling and energy mechanisms.
First.
Yes.
So, and we will have seeds and seedlings from here. So it will not be only experience, but we will have seeds and seedlings from plants which
already adapted to the place.
Tolerate these conditions.
So what's the ultimate goal for you guys? Like, what is this passion? Is the ultimate goal to have an exemplar where you grow a forest for other people to look at and to learn from, or what's the ultimate goal?
Ultimate goal is to have a forest that would bring up the moisture and through transpiration getting it further to the inland, and to start the process when the native inhabitat would just
You know, animals,
take the seeds or anything and spread it around.
insects,
eating
life
birds.
actually will spread.
Working with nature.
Yep.
And as you've mentioned, the energies, like capturing the energies on site that we can, and sharing up with the nature, meaning all the life around.
Yep.
Yeah,
Excellent.
and getting some kind of sustainability for ourselves.
And these guys are really dedicated to what they do. Early in the morning, getting up and watering out on the periphery of the desert with the watering can. So they're really putting in the hard yards, but it's keeping you fit as well. You know, you're enjoying it.
Yes, it's fitness.
It's a fitness and an
Yeah.
enjoyable thing. In here, you have a quick look around some of the seedlings that are getting ready to go in. And we've had a look around the yard, and of course, some of these seedlings make it, and some of them don't. It's all trial and error. And in an environment like this, you're going to expect that it's going to be pretty harsh on some of these little plants, but the ones that make it, they're pretty tough. Anyway, I think we're going to get out of the sauna. We're going to have a bit of more of a look around. Thanks for having us for the last few days, guys. It's been really
Thank
good.
you, it was a pleasure.
Awesome.
Really
And
enjoyed.
good luck. We look forward to seeing this forest.
Thank you.
Okay, over and out from Off Grid Earth.